effect across multiple sectors. The three sectors, major sectors would be defense, trade, and the foreign policy. Okay? So we are going to give it a structured answer whenever you are giving any answer to the questions which are asked, let us say, because I think your dates have come and you are going to be appearing for your SSB between December to Jan somewhere, Jan 15, 16, isn't it? What is the last date of Jan? 20? 24 is the last date. And 20th January he would be taking over. So this question would definitely be asked. It's a very important question that we're speaking. All the things that we're going to talk about would be part of these three basic points. Okay, next please. Yeah, defense and strategic relations. So reinforced US-India defense ties. We know that America has definitely been wanting to keep India on its side. Why so? Because India's strategic position. Because of India's strategic position. We are close to China and we are very close to South China Sea. Next important thing that we have an advantage there is our Andaman and Nicobar Islands, which are right at the mouth of your Malacca Strait, from where the China is doing all its businesses. All its ships have to pass through that place. So India's strategic location gives it a vulnerable, responsibility to ensure that we can be utilized for checking China's movements, firstly, and of course, counter China. Okay, so that is the most important thing. So the next important thing is you should also understand that India has now aligned itself with America. India was a non-aligned country before, you know that. India was a non-aligned country, but today we have chosen to align with America. Please understand, just align. We are not having any defense pacts with China, America. Whatever pact that we are having is basically in terms of trade and your next thing, logistics. To highest trade, logistics go hand in hand. And of course, you're talking about ensuring that the Indo-Pacific Ocean is free for all the countries which are alongside it, right? That is what is important. We don't want that China should have exclusive rights over Indo-Pacific Ocean. That is the major reason. Okay, so since we have, as it has been aligned, we have been aligned with America. There have been little problems with the Joe Biden term that he was there. We were denied certain things that we will talk about it subsequently. Next important thing is arms sales and expanded defense cooperation. Reinforce US and India defense ties definitely is going to ensure that we are going to have a good deal with America as far as our purchase of defense production is concerned. What we need is real-time intelligence. So a lot of intelligence sharing will take place and reaffirm its commitment to aggression by China. So here now when we are talking about support to India if China is aggressive, we haven't gone in for any defense pact. Please understand that. We haven't gone in for a defense pact as such. However, they can support us indirectly. They can pressurize, all these countries can pressurize China. Otherwise, China would have invaded India long back. But they know it, India has become very strong in the last 10 years. And we have been able to we have been able to show we have shown our steadfastness to China. America first trade policy. So trade policy ke hisab se Donald Trump's mind is on what? He's always going to, like Narendra Modi's vision has been always India first. Similarly, Trump also has got the same thing in mind. What is America first? Okay. During the first term of Donald Trump 4 years back, India was removed from the generalized system of preferences. It is known as GSP. Okay, it is commonly known as GSP, generalized system of preferences. Other and processed food from 3 to 10%. And as I said, India retaliated by increasing the tariff, imposing duties on 28 US products as well. So America knows that we are not a country where we're going to take it lying down. We would also be retaliating. So what is going to happen is, when I said that they are going to increase the tariffs and market access, products like medical devices, products like dairy and poultry, you should be noting down all these. Products like medical devices, dairy and poultry, restrictions on Amazon and Walmart. And we might get most favored state could be implemented. ठीक है ना, फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट नहीं होगा, but if we have this most favored state का status, then we will be definitely benefited. So visa. So what's going to happen here is it is going to affect our IT sector, our human resource. We who have been dreaming of going to America and other place, I mean America specifically. So that is going to be affected, which means what? Our people who are going abroad to make establish themselves and go abroad and make money, probably they'll have to look for some other countries to go. Donald Trump has already said that he is going to implement 60% tariff on Chinese products. So what will happen with 60% tariff on Chinese products? Kya hoga? All those companies which are doing the manufacturing there will probably cannot manage to stay there and cannot manage to do the production there. Because if America is going to reduce its dependence on China, then who is China going to buy the items from? Definitely India, right? So because our product would be cheaper in any case as compared to the products which are manufactured in Europe and other countries. So our products would be much cheaper. So we get an advantage there. Now next important thing is China is in a big way into solar industry also. And India is also doing the same. तो जब चाइना पे लगेगा 60% tariff, तो next country which is available with the solar energy technology is India. So we are going to have an advantage there as well. Okay, and Pakistan policy. So as I said, Trump's approach to Pakistan would be stringent, which would mean what? Of course, there are certain things that go behind the back door. That's a different issue. But when Donald Trump's regime in the first term, they were not giving them the military hardware. Same thing can now happen. But then Pakistan has got support of China. That is a different issue. So how long China can do that? But you know it very well that China is also economically not as strong it was before. Involvement from Afghanistan, America will not be getting involved in Afghanistan as such. He was there in the first time. He had a lot of problems. India is a strategic partner as far as America is concerned, that you all are aware about it. And then next important thing is protect the Hindus, which he has said very well. During his speeches, when he was talking about campaigning, he was campaigning at different states. He has openly said that I am going to save Hindus wherever they are. Strong person. All these people have supported Trump during his election. Yeah, very strongly. So Marco Rubio's coming in would definitely ensure that we have a strong Secretary of State. Director of National Intelligence, सबसे important news, is going to be Tulsi Gabbard, gone there. So she is an army officer. She is trained. She is a veteran. She worked in the national, I think, कौन सा army है उसका? She was in the Army National Guard for some time. Then she worked in the military police of America. Then she has also been a reserve. She has served in Kuwait. She has served in Iraq. Okay, so she is a decorated soldier. Then next important appointment is Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. He is an Indian origin person. Elon Musk, you know, he is a SpaceX this thing, and the kind of technology that he has gone in for, they are going to be part of a new department they are going to open. It's known as Department of Government Efficiency. Things are going to be difficult for China. Then Defense Secretary is going to be Pete Hegseth, how you pronounce it. He is the ex-Fox News host and an army veteran. So all these appointments, if you see it, they are against China as such. And Donald Trump's basic thing is to ensure that China doesn't emerge again as a strong nation or strong economy. That's what he's wanting to do.